And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but this ain't no free ride, fam. And I'm not.
And that's the thing. Like a couple of years ago, there was a whole bunch of people that would always try and battle Upchurch, and when they did, it was their views would just climb. And like the views were all Creek Squad going over there trying to show them hate. It wasn't even fans. Like they get views just because of their battling Upchurch, and he noticed that. And are you gonna keep on battling people so they can get views off of you?
I'm not trying to sound like a
No.
dick, but motherfucker, I'm the dude who wrote Holler Boys. I'm the dude who wrote Rolling Stone, Hillbilly, White Lightning, Pond Creek Road, Dirty South. I don't have to rap battle a dude sitting in a Grand Dam in a parking lot because he doesn't like me because I'm white. I don't have to acknowledge you neither. So when I'm being sued 7 times because people are bums and don't want to work, and then I got other bums on YouTube every day tagging me and shit, being like, hey, 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 hey. It makes me want to live on the river. When you got freaks on the internet every day analyzing what size your pupils are.
That like these people that are going in his comments and are like, he's on drugs. He's got to be on drugs. Did you see his eyes? I was like, maybe he might be on medication. I mean, he said before he has ADD. People that have ADD take Adderall. Adderall will do stuff to your pupils. It's a prescribed medication. It helps people with ADD. I have ADD myself. I used to be on Ritalin. It made my eyes big, made me not want to sleep. That's why I was up till like stupid o'clock in the morning, but I got things done. When I didn't have it, I didn't get things done.
And then being like, oh, I know these pupils. I've seen them before. Definitely heroin. What am I supposed to think? Like, try to consume all that in your brain, everything I've said so far, and live your life.
You can't. You need a break. And that's why he's taking one. Because of people that do these things.
It's damn near like impossible because you're just like so worried that the fucking outside world is goddamn contaminated or something. And also, it's like, you know, me living like a normal person in my hometown now is being ruined. Like,
to anybody that's going to his hometown looking for him, what is wrong with you? Like, if you happen to run into him somewhere and you want to say hi, you know, that's one thing. But if you're going out of your way to hunt him down, chase him down, he's a person. He's not a zoo animal.
dude, over the past 2 weeks, I can't even tell you how many cars me and Bethany had to skirt off on.
Like, you people doing this, you're ridiculous. Like you might have problems in your head.
Because, you know, I mean, that's
Might go want to go to a doctor because if you're driving out of your way to go, oh, let's go try and meet Ryan Upchurch. What's wrong with you?
how I get my inspiration for music. That's something I like to do in my own hometown. I like to chill at night and go bust a back road. But that's hard to do when people are following you and flashing their lights and be like, hey, pull over, pull over. I mean, that's why I carry this. I don't want to shoot a fucking fan, you know?
I gotta say this though, but if you're going hunting him down, at that point you're not a fan. Like you're an obsessed fan. That's bad. Don't be driving to this guy's hometown hunting him down. Leave him alone. Let him live his life. When he's in his town doing his thing, that's him being him. If you see him at a show, at a signing, that's the time that you come up to him and be the oh my god fan. Is at the show. You don't do it at the gas station. You don't do it chasing him around his hometown. This is not right.
Or something, but I mean, I have to watch out, dude. Like, you know how weird it is driving on a creepy ass back road with no street lights while somebody's flashing their lights going, hey, boy. I'm not pulling over for you. You've
And I don't blame
ruined
him.
my fucking night by following me and fucking flicking your lights and being like, hey! I'm riding in my own town with my own home lady trying to enjoy it. Not only that, like, following me until you see where I go? What are you doing? That is not normal. It ain't normal. Once again, this is not the people on the fucking river, and this is not the people at the mud parks, bro. This is a person following you all the way to your house.
That's just creepy. Like like the people that do this just bother me.
I've had people pull up to my house, 8 deep, and they all get out, and the parents are like, "There he is, go get him." Excuse
I mean, that's treating him like he's on display. Like I said, he's at his house. Leave him alone. You see him at a signing, that's where you pull up and go, "Hey, there he is."
me, what? I wanted to go ride my Harley today, because it's nice outside. But I had security tell me this morning, they're like, "Hey, don't go out in a Harley." I was like, "Why?" There's a lady that says she sees you on your Harley. She's chasing you down because she wants to talk to you. What about my time? What about...
I mean, it's stuff like this that Dave Chappelle. That's like the reason Dave Chappelle took a break for so long before he came up and did the last couple specials he did. He moved to some random town in the middle of nowhere so that he wouldn't be recognized. A small town, just to get away from people.
Well, what I like to do. What makes you think
Because living like this with people chasing you around all the time, it can't be fun. It's not a way to live.
I want someone chasing me down while I'm on my motorcycle. Because why? Because you want something? There was
everybody
a
in
guy
the comments,
ago.
what's up? Just saw Mike Hatred say, "What's up?" What up, Mike?
He found out that, my boat is where it's at. The boat I'm on right now. And me and Bethany were going to lunch, and I noticed out of nowhere he was following me. I told her, I was like, "There's that guy again." So I pulled in the gas station, and he circled the gas station like 3 times, and then pulled in, gets out
This is weird. Like, who? Like, you're tracking when he's at the boatyard?
of his truck and walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, I noticed you weren't at the boat dock yesterday." It's like, okay. And I truly believe with all this shit on one person, especially somebody like me that goes everywhere without security and shit, which that's all about to change. I truly believe that some of our favorite artists killed themselves because of this shit, this kind of...
And that's why I said it's no way to live, to deal with this all the time. That's why he's backing down. He's doing what he's got to do. And I'm going to get into Johnny Gobble and what all of us need to do when it comes to Johnny Gobble in a minute after this.
shit right here. And I'll tell you why. Because and I'm aware of it, which is why I'm doing this, because I'm very big on mental health. Because think about it. If you can't go anywhere, you can at least go in your own mind, right? Well, when you can't go anywhere and you can't be alone in your own mind and you feel like you have nowhere to go, that is like one of the freakiest feelings ever. Every time I'm laying down for bed and I hear a wow, I'm like, who the fuck is stopping in front of my house? I get up, get my gun, put my pants on, I walk outside and I'm like, oh, who the fuck is this? Why are they driving, zero?
I mean, this would make you want to move to like someplace where like almost like an island, like you needed a boat to get to it.
0 miles an hour in front of my house. Is it the person from 2 weeks ago who was blatantly taking a huge picture of my entire house and the fucking address and all my tags? Was it him? Is it some freakazoid who eats boogers and fucking is drawing me a fucking Napoleon Dynamite picture of my face to hang on my refrigerator at age 37? Is it somebody from around here who thinks they're gangsta and thinks that it'll be easy to rob me and I won't shoot and kill somebody?
And that's the thing. You don't know. So to all you crazy fans that are going out there and you're showing up in his town, showing up at his house, he doesn't know whether you're that nice fan that wants to meet him. Well, you're not really being nice if you're showing up to his house. But he doesn't know whether you're the obsessed fan or you're the person trying to rob him.
Money? I don't know. Let's go find out. And on top of all this shit, look at what I've done. Look how many music videos, how many albums, how many singles, how much content. I beat the system of mainstream Nashville. I started my own record label. I signed a local kid from around here. Now he's motherfucking popping. Look at everything I've still been able to do under this gratuitous amount of stress. Well, now it's to the point where there's just so much weird shit and so many like, I need money. People, I'm taking a break, Skins. Like a long one. I'm gonna be gone for a while because, man, as a country boy, I'm trying to get back to some country boy shit, bro. Not all this weird internet stuff. So with that being said, you know, the last people who are really gonna see me is the people at this Nashville show coming up. And I'm gonna go fucking ape shit, dude. I'm going to fucking rock that shit like it's my last
I've seen clips of the show. Looked like it was quite the insane show.
motherfucking show because it might be my last show. It very well could be. It depends on if all this weird shit and people with their hand out go away or not. You know, from here on out until I want to come back, the only way you're going to hear what's going on with me is my music that comes out. I'm just going to drop it when I got it. I'm going to do this Nashville show. I'm going to retire for a while. Don't know how long. I'm selling my house in Ashland City. I'm moving. I'm beefing up security at Ghost Ranch. Anybody that comes in, your ass is getting arrested by the police. You going to pass.
Mike Hatred. In the comments, you just said Gobble has mental illness. Yes, I'm going to talk about that in a second. I really think he's bipolar, and I think he should get himself some help, and I think we're all just feeding into him.
20 no trespassing signs. If you can drive a car, you can fucking read a big red sign. Me and my old lady are moving to our new house that's being built. We're going to have motherfucking security like Pablo Escobar. I'm putting all my cars that I got right now that everybody knows about, I'm putting them in my warehouse. I'm buying all new cars. I ain't posting none of them, obviously, because I won't be on the internet.
You know, the fact that you got to go to these extremes just to live a normal life, or not even a normal life, a semi-normal life, is just absolutely insane.
So ain't nobody gonna know what I'm driving no more, so can't nobody follow me around. I ain't dealing with no friends or no family telling me, hey, I need you to do this for this person. Hey, can you go to this person? Can you do that? Hey, can you do that? Hey, can you do this? I don't give a fuck if we got the same blood or not. I'm cutting them out of my fucking life. I need time for Ryan. I need a break from being Upchurch all the time. Because it's from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. Phone ringing. I got a new phone today. As soon as I get all my social medias on it, I'm fucking destroying the other one. People done give my number out. People I don't know. Hey, this is so-and-so. I'm friends with it. Well, why in the fuck you have my number? Well, guess what? You ain't got it no more. I'm gonna go enjoy my life for a while, man. I want to be around for a long time, not a little while. And once again, Creek Squad, it's not y'all's fault at all whatsoever. Never will be y'all's fault. Y'all are the heart and soul of everything that this is. It ain't y'all's fault. It's these fucking non-respectable fucking
They're weirdos. They're just crazy.
creeps, dude. I don't know if it's because of the level of fame I'm at or what it is. I'm not sure. But until this shit like dies down and just stops being so weird, you know, and to the point where I can actually like enjoy myself when I'm doing stuff I want to do, I'm gonna be gone till then. With that being said, I love you guys very much. I'm gonna continue to talk about y'all in my music like I always have, cause y'all my peoples. But yeah, I'm gonna go live a regular life for a while. Somewhere where I can feel normal again. I want my mental health to be great, you know, and it's good, but I see where it's going, and I can see what's gonna happen in the future if I don't do this. And it could be a stroke, a heart attack. I could fucking, who knows, man? Who knows? Creek Squad, man, this is a hard video. I love you guys. I'll see you in the future, Skin. Raise LED call!
All right, so as you heard, Upchurch is taking a break from the internet because of all this crazy stuff. And now I'm going to get into talking about Johnny Gobble. And let's just go back to full screen here. All right, yeah. So Johnny Gobble. I think that Johnny Gobble is definitely now. Disclaimer again. I am no medical professional. I've had friends that have suffered with bipolar, and I think that Johnny Gobble is developed bipolar probably from so many years of abusing drugs, and it can do that to you. And what all of us need to do is to do exactly what Johnny Cashville said in his video last night, is to just ignore the guy, because all we're doing is we're just feeding him. We're feeding him more and more and more, and he just goes crazier and crazier and crazier and keeps making crazier videos. And I mean, the things that he comes up with. And then when I did that interview with him, and he said, "Oh, the whole thing started over some free merchandise that I was supposed to get." Okay, so some free merchandise you were supposed to get. So it was from, he said, Tyler Garrett or something, who had one video with Redneck Nation, and now what that had to do with Upchurch because of, oh yeah, it didn't have anything to do with Upchurch. And then he goes, it's video after video. You could see the ups and downs of the bipolar. Mike Hatred, you said that in the comments. It's 1 minute it's I'm sorry, and the next minute it's I hate you, and then climbing up in the tree and thinking everybody's out to get you. These are all signs of bipolar. I looked it up. There's Three Rivers Medical Clinic right there in Paintsville, Kentucky. Go get yourself checked out, Johnny. You're crazy. This is the last time I'm going to mention him on this channel for a long time, because we all need to stop doing that. All the YouTube channels that are mentioning Johnny Gobble need to stop mentioning him, because we're just feeding into him. We're giving him what he wants. He wants the attention. He thinks that he's the biggest, baddest thing because he booted Upchurch off the internet. No, it wasn't just you, Johnny. It was all the crazies. He wants to take a break and be normal. And you're far from normal, Johnny Gobble. Far from normal. You need some help. You can be entertaining, but right now you're just crazy. And most of your views are coming from people that want to see what you have to say just to laugh at what you have to say because it's so crazy. Like you're the whole thing with your mayor, the whole thing with the police. I mean, and then recording people's phone calls. Dude, you're going to be lucky if they don't hit you with a wiretapping charge. And that's a big charge, dude. Like, you get that charge, that's a felony. So you might want to look into the wiretapping laws in Kentucky before you're recording people's phone calls and posting them on the internet, because that'll get you some time in jail, like some serious time. Wiretapping's no joke, so check your laws. But, I mean, does anybody, think that people like this, where do they get off acting like this? Like, you're chasing people down a street in the middle of the night? Like, who does this? Like, those aren't fans. At that point, you're not a fan anymore. You've lost your damn mind. You need to get some help. Johnny Gobble, why does Upchurch owe you anything? Why would he reach, why you thought you had a conversation with him? Well, you said that was a skit, whatever. Let's go with it's a skit. So if it was a skit, then no, it wasn't a skit. And I don't know. I don't know what the schools in Paintsville, Kentucky look like, but you might be right on you weren't at the school, because I did see a soda machine there. And I'm pretty sure with the whole, Obama good food, Michelle Obama's good food thing at schools, all the soda machines got took out of schools nationwide. So with that said, I mean, dude, you've lost your mind, and you need to go get some mental help. Johnny Cashville told us all the other night on his channel, we need to back off of Johnny Gobble. So like I said, this is going to be the last video I'm going to make until at least I see some type of sanity on his channel, which I don't think we're going to, because the man is crazy. Anybody in the comments got anything they want to say? Chime in on anything. I'm looking at them right now. Oh yeah, Mike Hatcher, definitely from methamphetamine abuse. If you look it up, like that's one of the main causes of bipolar. If it's brought on late in life, is from stimulant abuse. And I guarantee the way that he acts. I mean, thinking that, I mean, what would his mayor even want like anything to do with just him? Like, why would his mayor be out to get him unless he's doing something? You know, the corruption that he's calling out in his own hometown. Why isn't anybody else speaking about it? Is the whole town corrupt? Is that what he's trying to say? Is it to the point that he thinks that everybody, like his untreated bipolar has gotten to the point where he thinks everybody is out to get him? I mean, he thinks literally the Upchurch drove. He posted a clip of a message. He's believing anything anybody tells him. You could send him a message and say that Upchurch is sitting at the gas station down the street from his house, and he might drive down there to see if he's there. Like, somebody sent him a message and said they saw Upchurch at the mayor's house or something. Like, and they have pictures. Okay, well, if there's pictures, then why haven't you seen them? That's the whole thing. It's like you say that there's videos of these things, but yet you never you never show the videos. You never have the videos. Upchurch would never drive 10 hours round trip to go speak to your mayor. I don't even think he'd take the time out of his day to call your mayor. All right, so somebody in the comments is saying that Ryan, he's commenting on how Ryan was talking about the police following him around. Well, that's a different story. You see, because Johnny Gobble is a nobody. Upchurch is somebody famous. People have told Church that the police in his town think that he was selling drugs when he's just making a lot of money doing music. That's like a completely different scenario entirely. So to even compare Johnny Gobble's craziness with thinking that the mayor and the police in his town are out to get him to the police legit following Upchurch around and pulling him over for no reason, dude, two completely different things. So, I mean, we all need to stop commenting on his videos, feeding into him, because all we're going to do is keep him there. And the more that we ignore and just let him be crazy, the less he's going to do. Somebody in the comments said we need to get Johnny Gobble to a city council meeting. Yeah, probably should. Well, that's the thing. If you're going to run for city council, like I told him in his interview, when I interviewed him, I said, so you're running for city council, but you don't want to go to any city council meetings. And he's like, well, I'm going to run city council from my house. So how are you going to know any of the topics? How are you going to engage in the meeting? You're going to Zoom in every single city council meeting? Like, the things that he says are just like, oh my God. And who's going to vote for him? I could just see Johnny Gobble's he's probably going to get arrested for trespassing for campaigning. I see it happening. He's going to be like harassing them, like, take my flyer. You know you want to vote for me. And it's just going to be like some flyer that he printed out at Staples. It's not even going to be like a professional pamphlet, like done up like a real like candidate would make. It's just going to be like some sheet with his picture that says vote for Johnny on it. And he's going to be like, come on, you know you want to vote for me. You know you want to vote for me. And so like he makes it to the fifth house and somebody calls the cops on him saying there's this crazy guy going around the neighborhood handing out flyers with his picture on it. I literally see that happening. Does anybody else? Let me know in the comments if you see that happening. Do you see Johnny Gobble handing out the flyers to run for city council and getting arrested for trespassing? Somebody says they doubt he can afford Staples. Probably not. Well, his wife's going to do it for him. I mean, I bet his wife is going to be his campaign manager. She's going to handle all the finances and everything. Oh. And the video started in the background again. Oh, yeah, but I think his wife's going to be his campaign manager. She's going to definitely be the financer of it, because you're not going to, I don't think Johnny Gobble's going to get any campaign donations. Well, no, but then again, he did get donations for his court case that isn't even a court case yet because nothing's really filed. Somebody in the comments said Johnny Gobble for state prison. I think Johnny Gobble for a mental health evaluation to get himself checked out. On a serious note, he needs to go get some serious mental health before he destroys not only his own life, but the people around him's lives. Because, you know, he does have kids, and it's sad to see kids having to deal with their parents dealing with stuff like this. You know, I mean, to think that people are out to get them all the time and stuff, that's not the way a child should grow up and be seeing this. And the fact that, I mean, I don't know what the deal with his wife is, but the fact that she's continuing to allow this and not encourage him to go get himself checked out. I mean, he posted something today with a picture of his horoscope saying to go get that his horoscope even told him to go get his mental health right. Somebody said he's going to jail on Monday. Well, that's his court case. And I mean, that's just going to be an arraignment. So that's not going to be the actual case. And he's going to fight it. He's going to plead not guilty. So he's probably not going to go to jail on Monday. Or it wouldn't have just been a booking with a quick get out. His bail would have been much higher. And yeah, it would have took way longer. So I doubt he's going to go to jail on Monday. Yeah, that is true. If he is running for local, he does have to release all his records and everything of all his arrest and everything. So, yeah, that's going to be funny. Hi, I'm the ex-math head. Do you want to vote for me for city council? I mean, I'm all for people changing their lives. All for it. I'm also all for people getting mental help that they need. Because, I mean, it's bad when you're thinking you're climbing in a tree. The dude's climbing in a tree and taking pictures of a cop driving by. Now, even if you live on a dead-end road, cops make patrols. Why would they be there just because of you? They could be just doing a random patrol. Maybe they haven't drove down that street in a couple days because it's a small town. Well, I never see the guy. Maybe they just decided to. It's a routine patrol. That's what cops do. They do these things. But you're climbing up in a tree, taking a video. You're complaining about T-shirts. You're wanting to box Johnny Cashville. I mean, and I mean we're all guilty of feeding in to Johnny Gobble's craziness and commenting on it. And the main thing is, like I said, this is going to be the last video I'm going to make about it. So I'm going to try and get it all out and somebody said they'll never take Johnny Gobble alive. Oh man, I really don't think he's gonna go to jail right away if he does end up serving any time at all for that case that he's up against. I mean, but the whole suing the town, I don't even know what. I mean, what is his actual charge? Like what is the lawsuit based on? And that's what I was trying to get out of him, and he never really gave me an answer because he doesn't have one. Oh, so Mike Hatred's saying John Holbrook was getting him. Oh, so that's why Johnny Gobble thinks this whole thing is because somehow Holbrook's related to him. That is true. He could have new charges when he shows up. Maybe wiretapping for those recorded phone calls that he posted on YouTube. Like I said, I'm not sure what the wiretapping laws in Kentucky are, but I know here in Connecticut, if you're recording somebody's phone call, you better have their permission or you'll be in some serious trouble. Serious trouble. It's not the same as like filming in public. When you're on a phone call, there's an expectation of privacy. And it's not like when you're standing in a public place and you can film somebody in a public place. If they're saying something, there's no expectation of privacy. And I think that's what Johnny Gobble doesn't understand. Just like he keeps posting clips of other people's videos. And eventually what's going to happen is somebody's going to copyright strike him through YouTube. And I mean, I could have done it myself with the videos, but you know what? They were jokes. I let them go, and I never copyright claimed them at all. I let him have them, and I told him, I said, don't monetize them. And then he like was like, well, you use my voice, and I'm like, dude, but you took my videos. How are you gonna monetize my videos? And this was after when I asked him for a second interview. He goes, well, I don't do nothing for free. So that's why I said, don't monetize my video. Don't monetize the clips of my videos that you're posting on your channel. So, I mean, if let's see, people in the comments are saying Kentucky is a one-party consent state when recording. So he might be lucky on that. I know that in the state of Connecticut, it's a felony if nobody has it, but if both parties don't have it, there's still fines. And I know in some states it is a felony if both parties don't have consent. Well, then somebody saying federal law trumps state law. That is true. So he could be charged on federal wiretapping, and he says he keeps calling the feds. So I mean, I think that all this stuff that he's doing is all gonna backfire on him. I mean, the main thing is that we all need to back off of him because we're just throwing wood on the fire. We're fueling the fire, and we're just making him crazier. And it's not going to help us get these great Upchurch videos back on the internet that we all love of him just being him and having fun and cracking jokes. I mean, we're not going to get those back as long as Johnny Gobble is still trying to make Upchurch videos, even though there's no new Upchurch videos. So what he's doing now is he's going back and he's trying to find clips of old videos and he's trying to recycle stuff because, like he said before, I know the algorithm, the secret to the algorithm. His secret to the algorithm is type Upchurch's name in every single video. And then somebody's saying Johnny's an informant. If he was an informant, they wouldn't have booked him for anything. He would have been a confidential informant and get off with stuff. They wouldn't be booking him on, stalking and stuff like that. And I'd really like to hear from the police in that town, like what what the real situation with that story is, because there's always two sides to every story, and it's kind of hard to believe somebody that is bipolar like he is, because with those people you don't know whether it's the crazy thoughts or it's actual truth. Because most of the things that they're saying are these crazy thoughts that they think that people are out to get them. And that's one of the signs of bipolar. You start acting like you're schizophrenic. Like when it's untreated, it turns into symptoms of schizophrenia. And then people that maybe he has been clean for 4 years, because bipolar can also show symptoms of drug addiction. And I think that the bipolar was caused by the drug addiction. And like I said, I'm going to say it again. I am no doctor. This is not medical advice. It's just merely a suggestion. Johnny, get yourself checked out. I know you're watching this. I guarantee you're watching this. I'm surprised you haven't commented yet. Oh, that is true. The only thing he is right about is the in that phone call he posted, the mayor clearly said that he didn't have to get a permit to do it in the city parking lot. So I'll give Johnny credit for that. He did say that, and he did have that recorded. But if he was smart, if he was seeing how he recorded that, why didn't he just play that to the cop right there when he was saying you can't be here? I mean, it doesn't make sense. True, you don't need consent to film anything in public, but if you're outing somebody and saying it, that's a different story. And the whole thing with the stalking, that's the real thing. I think that the displaying somebody's address on the internet, I think that will probably get thrown out. I don't know the circumstances on the whole harassment and stalking thing. That's the charge that I think he's probably going to end up getting something for, whether it be probation, something. He's getting something for that one. Somebody again, Johnny Gobbler for federal prison. Yeah, well, I mean, I think for the mental institution, I think that's where we need to send Johnny Gobble. Not for city council, not for not to prison, but I think he needs to go to a inpatient medical facility and definitely spend at least a week there and get evaluated because there's issues there. And I mean, the guy can be funny. He can be funny. I mean, it's half the reason that we all go back and watch his videos and then comment on him. Oh, oh, Johnny Gobble is commenting now. He's calling me a clout chaser. Johnny, you're calling me a clout chaser? You don't have any clout to chase. What like I get views off of other things other than your videos, and you got thousands of views off of posting my songs. My songs. Like, and now you're probably monetized him on top of it. I was waiting. He's still saying clout chaser. Johnny, you're crazy. Go get some help. I'm trying to tell you need help, and I'm trying to tell people to back off of you because you're being so crazy, and you need help. My only video with views was your interview. No, actually, I took down a whole bunch of videos that I had over 8,000 views on. Because the co-host I was doing them with didn't want to have anything to do with the channel anymore. He was going in a different direction, and I took down a whole probably ended up being 70,000 views worth of videos. So yeah, and then I have other videos that have thousands of views. I've done reactions to Karen videos that have got thousands of views. I've done reactions to Tom McDonald that have got thousands of views. Johnny Gobble says, I need help. Oh, man. The guy that goes on the internet and says everybody is out to get him says, I need help. Wow. Johnny, dude, you really, dude, I'm trying to tell you, go get some help. And you're saying, I need help. You know, I'm not the only one saying this. There was another guy that posted a video the other night that said that you were showing symptoms of psychosis, which is another thing that happens with untreated bipolar. And he was saying that you were still on drugs. I'm trying to give you the benefit of a doubt and say that it's not the drugs, it's the prior use of drugs, and you just got some issues in your head that some simple therapy and maybe some medication might fix. But I'm no medical professional. I can't make that decision. I can't tell you to go do that. I could suggest you go do that, and that's what you should do. Instead of sitting in here calling me a clout chaser when I'm trying to actually legitimately give you some help, even though I think you're a crazy, crazy, crazy guy. I mean, somebody said they didn't see his comments. Yeah, he definitely commented. I see him here. Do you have the top chat or the live chat on? Oh, I don't know. If you're blocked from him, maybe you can't see his comments. That might be what it is. But yeah, he definitely commented. He was in here calling me a clout chaser and saying that I need help when he's the one that obviously needs help. I've never climbed a tree to try and record people driving by my house. I think that people yeah, so yeah, Mike Hatred just said he didn't see him either. So I guess if Johnny Gobble has you blocked from his channel, you won't see his comments in the live here. But if I see more, I'll definitely bring him up because yeah, I think he left. I think he got mad and left. I think Johnny left. Somebody just said Johnny stalking police wife since 2020. That doesn't make actually that. Oh, Johnny Gobble's stalking police wife since 2022. All right, at first I was thinking I'm like that doesn't make sense since 2020, and then I'm like, oh, like as if it's a business. All right, I get it. Oh man, dude, this guy can everybody please just back off of him so that this craziness all stops and we can get back to enjoying some great Upchurch videos without have to worry about this crazy guy posting stuff because we all keep going in his comments and telling him he's the crazy lunatic that he is. And I mean, all of it can be solved with some help. People just getting in there now. Still talking about the Kentucky being a one party consent state with the phone call. So Johnny's lucky on that. But I mean, you always want to look into stuff that when you're doing stuff like that, posting phone calls and stuff. But I mean, the fact that I really want to see what it's going to look like when he campaigns. I think that something is going to happen to him while he's campaigning, as far as like getting arrested for trespassing or harassment, just trying to hand people his flyers, because he's probably going to be over the top. Because as we all know, he's way over the top. That's why we watch, because he's over the top. If he wasn't so over the top, we just forget about him. Like, remember the guy Spaz Reacts? We all forgot about him. He disappeared. You know, but this guy's the next level of crazy. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, stop. Well, that's why I said this is going to be the last video that I'm making regarding this whole situation, is that we all need to stop giving him attention. But like I said, I'm going to get everything I can think of regarding this out. I'm going to read through the comments. I'm going to talk about the comments as I see them come in. They come in quick, so, you know. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, we did only watch because Ryan was in his mouth. Well, not... Ryan's name was in his mouth. You should have said that a little bit better. You should have said that a little bit better. Yeah, that's the reason, because he couldn't keep Ryan's name out of his mouth. But what we all did was we all kept giving him ammo. We kept going in there and commenting and just feeding him, like it's like giving a mouse like food. They just keep our hamster. They just keep packing it in their cheeks. He's just like packing it in until he spits it all out in these crazy rants that he does. You know, and it's funny. Mike Hatred just said that he's deleted him all his comments, and he's. Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are tired of helping him. Like, I mean, because a lot of people felt bad for him, knowing that, you know, you could obviously see he's mentally not there. You know, I even tried to give him some suggestions. You know, like, dude, don't do what you're doing. You're reading into things that aren't even there. And I mean, I tried to be as nice as I possibly could in the interview without, you know, really losing it on him and then him, you know, canceling the call completely. So I didn't want that to happen, but I needed to go about it in a way that I could say, dude, you're not right. You need some help. Go seek help. You're 1 minute you're saying one thing, the next minute you're saying another. You know, even if you're not on drugs, you're showing symptoms that you are, because maybe there's something wrong in your head from all the years that you've done drugs. And maybe people aren't out to get you. Well, actually, people are not out to get you. Well, some of the Creek Squad might be coming for you. And that's another thing. Creek Squad, back off of Gobble, because if we keep getting at him, he's just going to keep going. We need him to stop. We really need him to stop. And I bet if you watch, like, if you use the app vidIQ, you could actually see, like, the trends on people's channels. I bet if we watched his channel through vidIQ, we'd see it dip as everybody just stops. I mean, that's really what we got to do. So, I mean, I don't really have much more to say. Just going to see. So somebody's saying he's a pill sniffer. No, see, somebody just said by me telling the Creek Squad to back off, I'm feeding him right now. No, I thought about this before, and then I saw Johnny Cashville make a video saying the exact same thing last night, and he's right. And I thought about the way he said it, and I'll put a link when I repost this as a video, and instead of as a live stream, I'll post the link to Johnny Cashville's video where he says The exact same thing I'm saying, that we all just need to back off. We all just need to ignore them because we're feeding them. We're encouraging them to do this. That's the thing. Oh man. Yo, Casey America, the flea market Jordans. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it's that somebody else in his comments said that his Jordan gear looked fake. Now somebody just said Johnny's a good guy. Now what Johnny are we talking about? Are we talking about Johnny Cashville or are we talking about Johnny Gobble? Because Johnny Gobble it needs some help. Johnny Cashville is 100% right that all of the Creek Squad, all of us need to back off and just let Johnny Gobble just disappear and be gone. So anyway, I think that's about all I'm going to cover on this. Until next time, this has been The Mix Up. Peace.